Hello, this is Lara Molina. This is my project 2, Logic Gates for class of electromechanical systems. Um, Here is the materials components needed for the project. We have a breadboard, our power supply, our adapter, two resistors of 2k ohms and a one for 330 ohms, one LED, two switches, and two transistors, 12 jumper cables. So this is a buffer, which is a pretty straightforward logic gate. If you input 0 in this one, which is a false, you get a false, and you have a true, you get true, which would be the 1 1. So for example, if I am not pressing the switch, the LED is not turning on. So how that will look on the diagram would be, since I'm not pressing the switch, the voltage cannot go through the switch part. So then it tries to go the other way, but since I'm not pressing it, it cannot go through the transistor. So it remains locked and the circuit cannot be completed. So the LED does not turn on. However, if I were to do it on the other side with the switch pressed, um, you would complete this path, which then will let you complete the LED, will go through that path that has been opened, you could say, and that would complete the circuit and that will turn on the LED. So for the NOT gate, this is basically the opposite of the buffer gate. So in here, when we don't press the switch, we get LED on, but when we press it, we get LED off. So how that will work on the diagram is, when I don't press the button, the voltage cannot go through here. So this path is blocked. However, it now tries to go the other way. And since that path is blocked, it goes through the path that has the LED. And that way it is able to complete the circuit. However, if we were to press it, that would complete the path here, and it will be able to flow through this, and that way the circuit never encounters the LED, so it doesn't turn on. The way AND logic gates function is that you need to have two, both have to be true in order for your output to also be true. So if I were to press one button, it wouldn't do anything to the LED. If I were to press the other one, it wouldn't. But if both are pressed at the same time, it does light up. So how that works is that when it doesn't light up is because, for example, if I were to only press the second switch, so this completes a path, but the other one doesn't, correct? So then when the voltage tries to go through, it won't be able to go through here. But if, say, it was the other way, where the switch 1 was on but the switch 2 was off, then now this path is blocked. So when it tries to go through, it now is going to be stuck on the second one. So for both cases, the circuit is not completed. However, when we do press both switches, you complete both paths, which then lets you complete the circuit so that you can have your voltage pass through all all of the transistors and your LED lights up. Like that. So for the OR gate, if either of your inputs is true, your output is gonna be true. So let's say if either A or B is a 1, you get a 1 on the Z. So what that means in terms of this is that if I press switch 1, it turns on. If I press switch 2, it turns on. If I press both switches, it also turns on. So how this works on the diagram is the only time the LED is off is when I don't press either of the switches. And how that works is, in this case, if I were to not press either switch, you would get a no on the first path. Try to go to the next one and you get another no. So it tries to go to the next one. And it gets blocked on the first. So another no. It keeps going through this one, another block, so just a not pass. So no circuit, so LED off. If you were to try on the next one, pressing either of the switches, say if I were to press the first one but not the second one, then my line would be going all the way through, but then it will be blocked on the second one. However, when it passes the LED, this one's blocked, but it keeps going on the other side, and this allows it to flow and complete the circuit. If we were to say it the other way and I pressed the second one, the first one is no go, but the first one is switch 1. Then when it keeps going, it passes the LED. Now it can go through this side, and it continues and completes the circuit as well. So this is how it will work for the OR. If both were pressed, then the LED can travel through both sides and you get a completed circuit as well.